All right, first things up, you want to create your template folder that has all of these on your computer. Then you want to download the files and place them into the proper folder. So if this is our raw footage, we'll draw that to A roll. This is our music, we'll draw that or drag that, excuse me, to music. All right, now we've clicked on Premiere. I'm going to say new project. This is important. The location, you need to choose the location, your desktop, and where you have your files. Okay, mine looks slightly different, but you will find yours on your desktop. So here it is. There's my template example. I'm going to click into it, and then right where it says Project Backups 04, I am selecting that, and I'm going to call this XGamesBigAir. You always want to place it in your project folder and save. Project name, XGamesBigAir, template none, create. Now you can import your footage. You can select media to import. You can drag it in. Okay. Right now I'm going to say skip folder. Here's my folder from before. I know inside A roll, there's my X game, so I'm going to drag that down here. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go to my music, grab my music. I'm also going to drag it down here. So now I've got both of those. I know they're in my proper folder that I made here, and they're down here in the bin. All right, now I'm going to take my footage and I'm going to drag it onto the timeline. So here it is. I got all my footage on the timeline. Your goal for this is to select only the time that he is in the air. We only want the time that he is in the air. Okay, so press spacebar and that'll play this. Now with all the noise, I'm just going to mute that so I'm not listening to that. And now he's at the top. I want to find where they first go into the air. So he's approaching and it goes in. That's pretty close, but you can use the left and the right arrow keys to move it back and forth. So right here, it looks like the wheel launches. So then I'm going to come over here. You can click on the razor icon, or what I like to do is press C and click. Now play it a little more and stop. All right, using left and back arrow, wheels in the air, wheels down. It might be hard to see this, so you might change it from fit to like zoom or 75 or 50, just however you can do it so that you can see it better. So I want to come back here and cut, but because I'm not zoomed in, so I'm going to come down here to the bottom. I'm going to zoom in so I can see a little bit closer, and I'll click cut. So now this part right here, this one right here that is selected, the rider is in the air. So I'm going to press V, or you can come over here and click the selection tool. I'm going to come back and take that. I'm going to press delete. And then I'm going to take this part in the air and I'm going to scoot it to the left. Then I'm going to come back here, start watching. Okay, waiting for it, waiting for them to go in the air again. Oh, looks like it's getting close. Using my right arrow, left and right arrow, looks right about there. All right, again, C is the shortcut, or click there. I'm going to cut, watch it, boom. Now using back right here it lands and the air is still there. So I'm going to cut right here. So again, V or this selection tool, V, there we go. This section right here in the air, the section right here, not. All right. I'm going to show you with this selected, you can do Shift Delete, or you can right click it and you can do ripple up here, ripple delete. That deletes it and shifts all the footage over. Again, select it. All right, we don't want that. Shift delete or right click ripple delete. Okay, to select it, and when that happens, it moves everything else over. All right, so then this is also in the air. So I have one clip here, one clip there, both of them in there. You're going to go through this entire footage and only select when they're in the air. Then you're going to need to add some graphics. All right, now to add text, you can go up to graphics templates, and there's some on the side here. We're going to go up to window. Also, you can find graphics templates. I'm just going to do a simple, come down here, click the text box, and I'm going to draw a big text box. And then I'm going to go to my selection tool. I'm going to come over here, and I am going to type in my box. X Games Big Air. And I'm going to highlight it all as well. Now, if you don't have the properties icon or window open, go up here to window, go down to properties, and it should pop up. There's our text. I can now make our text larger. So X Games Big Air. I can change the style of it. So maybe like that. This is super important. The color, I want to make it more orange so it pops. This changed the color. Now I want the stroke is going to do the outer edge of my text. So I'm going to turn that on. It's going to be white. That'll help make it pop. And I'll also add a shadow, and I'll make the shadow darker. Okay. And now I can come back over here, and you can see X Games Big Air. It's outlined in white. The other piece that I want to think about is now the way it comes in, it pops up and then it disappears. So we can make it ease in and ease out. So again, I come over here, I'm going to go over to window. I'm going to go to effects. It's now on the left side here. We're looking at video effects or video transitions. What I will type in is fade. All right. And that is audio. Let's look in video transition. Actually, dip. Let's say dip to black. I'll throw it on the front. And I'll throw it on the back. And so now, when this comes on, it dips away. Are there other ways to do it? Yes, but then that's a little smoother. In the next one, you'll see how to add music.